All right, buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving deep into the mind-bending universe of Walter Russell,
That's right.
the universal one, to be exact.
Yeah.
And our source material for this deep dive is going to be excerpts from the audiobook,
Right.
which is up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I've got to admit, some of this stuff is pretty complex, so that's why we're here, to kind of extract those golden nuggets and trying to figure out what this all means.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what's so fascinating about Russell
Yeah.
is that he starts with a radical premise.
Okay.
Like, forget everything you think you know about a universe of separate things.
Yeah.
There's only one substance,
One.
one mind, one force running the whole show.
So even rocks and stars and thoughts, even feelings, it's all the same stuff.
All the same stuff.
Oh,
different.
Yeah.
How is that even?
Different expressions. That's the beauty of it.
He doesn't just say it.
Right.
He explains how.
Okay.
Think of it like, well, actually.
Okay.
He uses the example of water.
All right.
Ice, liquid, steam, it's all still H2O. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Different states of motion.
Okay.
Same fundamental substance.
Yeah, I see where he's going with that.
Right.
Yeah. So what exactly is this one substance?
Right.
What's it made of?
Get this, he calls it thinking substance.
Thinking substance.
Mind.
Okay.
And he doesn't mean thinking in the way we do.
Right.
It's more like this underlying creative force
that
sets the whole universe in motion.
So you're saying that thinking, it's
like at a cosmic level.
It's like the primal mover of everything.
Causes all the stars to spin and the planets to orbit. How does that work?
Imagine a constant cosmic dance.
Of
attraction and repulsion. Generation and radiation.
Right.
It's like the universe is breathing, expanding and contracting.
Yeah. And that's all powered by the process of thinking.
Whoa. Okay, that's a really powerful image. I'm still struggling to grasp what this thinking substance actually is. Like,
well, Russell has a surprising answer.
Okay.
Light. Pure light.
Okay.
He sees matter as basically crystallized light.
Okay.
Like snapshots of the thoughts of this universal mind.
So instead of the universe being this big empty space with stuff scattered around, it's more like one giant ocean of light.
Right.
And everything we see is just like ripples on its surface.
You're getting it.
Okay.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
He claims that even things we consider solid are just variations of light differentiated by their states of motion.
Wait.
Yeah.
So this table I'm sitting at?
Yes.
The computer we're using? Even our bodies?
You, me, the microphone.
It's all just light playing tricks on us.
Light playing tricks on us.
That is seriously mind-blowing.
Exactly.
I've got to ask about something that's been bugging me.
Okay.
Russell talks a lot about sex as this driving force of creation.
Yeah.
What? Is this like some cosmic dating app?
He uses the word sex.
Okay.
But not in the way we usually think about it.
Okay.
He's talking about the interplay of opposing forces.
Okay.
The electric and magnetic, generation and radiation.
Okay.
It's like a universal dance of attraction and repulsion.
Okay.
Creating and dissolving forms throughout the universe.
So it's more like a cosmic tango.
There you go.
Than Tinder. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's this constant tension between opposites that fuels the whole creative process.
Yeah.
And that tension isn't just happening out there in the cosmos.
Yeah.
It's happening within us, too.
Okay, I'm starting to get a feel for this, but I have to be honest, my head's spinning a little. We've got this one thinking substance made of light, creating everything through a cosmic dance of sex.
The life.
Is there anything in our everyday experience that helps to make sense of all of this?
Think about a seed.
Okay.
It seems like a simple inert thing.
Yeah.
But within it
okay.
is the potential for a whole tree.
Yeah.
Roots, trunk, branches, leaves, even flowers and fruit.
Yeah.
That potential is there.
Okay.
Because of the inherent intelligence of that one substance.
Yeah.
The thinking substance working through the seed.
Wow, that's a great...
Right.
That's a really great analogy.
Yeah.
So even in something seemingly small and simple, that whole universe of creation is present.
Exactly.
Like that one substance is expressing itself.
Yes.
In endless variation.
Endless variation.
And we're just one of those variations.
Precisely.
Okay.
And understanding that interconnectedness, that oneness, can have a profound impact on how you see yourself and the world around you.
This is definitely making me rethink everything I have to know.
Yeah.
If we're all part of this one substance, and the substance is essentially thinking, does that mean our everyday thoughts have a bigger impact?
That's the question.
When we realize.
That's the question that's going to lead us into the really mind-bending stuff.
All right. Bring it on. I'm ready to dive deeper into this rabbit hole.
Let's do it.
What's next?
Let's explore one of Russell's most challenging ideas.
Okay.
He says that what we perceive as solid, three-dimensional reality is actually an illusion.
Wait, an illusion? You mean like a magic trick?
It's more like a trick of perception.
Is that possible?
It's more like a trick of perception.
Okay.
Remember how Russell says that thinking causes motion?
Right.
And that motion creates the illusion of separate forms?
Yeah.
Well, he takes it a step further and says that dimension itself, time, space, even mass, is a product of that motion.
So it's like those time-lapse videos where a flower blooms in seconds.
Right.
What seems solid and unchanging is actually in constant motion.
Exactly.
And our perception just slows it all down.
That's a great way to visualize it.
Okay.
He argues that without notion, there would be no dimension, as we understand it.
Okay.
It's all relative to our perspective and the limitations of our senses.
That's a pretty wild thought.
Yeah.
The whole universe, everything we see and touch.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not really out there.
Right.
In the way we think it is.
It's not out there.
It's more like this constantly unfolding expression of the thinking substance.
Exactly. And this has huge implications for how we understand ourselves, too.
Okay.
Russell says, man is light and man is universal.
Okay.
That which is universal is omnipresent.
Okay.
Man is, therefore, omnipresent.
Hold on, omnipresent. Yeah.
Does that mean we're like cosmic superheroes zipping around the universe in an instant?
It's not about physical location.
Okay.
He's saying that because we're fundamentally part of that one substance, that one mind, we're present everywhere that substance exists.
Okay.
Think of it like this. Each of us is like a unique wave in that ocean of light we were talking about.
Yeah.
We're distinct, yet inseparable from the whole.
Okay, that's starting to click.
Good.
But if we're all connected to this one mind, this thinking substance, does that mean we have access to all of its knowledge?
This is where it gets really empowering.
Okay.
Russell believed that all knowledge is inherent in that one substance.
Okay.
He calls the process of accessing it recollection.
Recollection.
And he says it's an electromagnetic process.
Okay.
Just like the creation of matter itself.
So instead of learning new things, we're actually remembering what's already within us.
You got to go. It's like unlocking hidden potential that's always been there.
Exactly. And the key to unlocking that potential, according to Russell, is thinking in light.
Thinking in light.
Not just thinking about light, but thinking from that place of connection to the universal mind.
But how do we actually do that?
Right.
That sounds pretty abstract. Are we talking about meditation or visualization or what?
It's about shifting our perspective.
Okay.
Moving away from the limitations of our senses.
Okay.
And tuning into that deeper knowing within ourselves.
Okay.
He says, to know how to think in light from within is to open the doors of all knowledge.
So it's more about quieting the mind, going inward.
That's right.
And connecting to that deeper source of knowing.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that the light of the universal mind is also within us.
Yeah.
And learning to think from that place of oneness.
Okay.
And Russell believed that when we do this,
yeah,
we tap into incredible power.
Okay.
He even uses the word omnipotence.
Omnipotence. Wait, are you saying we could all be like cosmic superheroes bending reality with our minds?
It's not about magic powers in the traditional sense.
Okay.
He's saying that the power of the universe is the power of thought.
Yeah.
And because we're part of that universe, we have access to that power.
Fair.
But with great power comes great responsibility.
Right, right. So if our thoughts are that powerful, does that mean negative thoughts could be shaping our reality?
That's definitely a question.
In harmful ways?
Worth pondering.
That's kind of a scary thought.
But for now, let's focus on the positive potential here.
Okay.
If we can learn to consciously direct our thoughts,
yeah,
to think in alignment with that universal creative force, We can achieve incredible things, both individually and collectively.
So it's not just about personal growth. It's about contributing to the evolution of the whole universe.
Exactly.
Why?
Russell envisioned a future where humanity understands and utilizes the power of the universal one.
Okay.
Creating a world of unimaginable progress and harmony.
Wow.
And he believed that each of us has a role to play in making that vision a reality.
Okay, now I'm really feeling the weight of these ideas.
Yeah.
It's both inspiring and a little daunting to think that our thoughts have that much power.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious.
Sure.
How does this thinking in light actually work in practice?
Yeah.
Does Russell give any specific techniques or examples?
He doesn't lay out a step-by-step guide.
Okay.
But he does offer clues throughout his work.
Okay.
And understanding how he viewed light itself is a key part of that puzzle.
Yeah, let's illuminate that.
Russell says that what we normally call light is just a tiny sliver of the real deal.
Okay.
He calls it luminosity.
Or luminosity.
Kind of like a reflection or a shadow play of the true light of the universal one.
So the light we see, the sunlight streaming through the window.
Yeah.
The light from our screens. It's all just a watered down version.
That's right.
That's a pretty radical idea.
It is.
Okay.
And it goes back to his idea of everything being connected to that one substance.
Right.
That thinking substance.
Yeah.
Which is ultimately light itself.
Okay.
The light we perceive with our eyes is a byproduct of motion.
Okay.
A sort of shimmering effect of that deeper, more fundamental light.
I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
Yeah.
If the light we see is just a shadow,
right,
what's the real light like?
Right.
Can we even experience it?
Russell believed we can.
Okay.
He talks about the inner mind of ecstatic man.
Ecstatic man.
Knowing the real light, being one with it.
Ecstatic man. Are we talking about like a spiritual awakening or something?
He's talking about a state of heightened awareness.
Okay.
Where we transcend the limitations of our usual senses.
Okay.
And connect directly to that universal mind. It's about recognizing the light within ourselves.
Right.
And thinking from that place of oneness.
So it's not just about seeing a different kind of light.
Yeah, that's right.
It's about a whole different way of thinking.
That's right.
That makes sense. Because we've been talking about how thinking shapes reality, according to Russell.
Exactly.
But how do we actually get to that ecstatic state?
It goes back to what we were discussing before.
Okay.
Quieting the mind.
Yeah.
Going inward.
Yeah.
And connecting to that source of knowing.
Right.
Deep within ourselves.
Okay.
It's about letting go of distractions.
Okay.
And focusing on that inner light.
It sounds a lot like the descriptions of deep meditation I've read about.
Right.
Is that what Russell had in mind?
He didn't prescribe a specific method.
Okay.
But he definitely emphasized the importance of cultivating inner stillness and awareness.
Right.
He saw it as the key
to
unlocking our true potential, both individually and as a species.
So it's not just about personal enlightenment. Right. It's about using this understanding to create a better world.
Exactly.
Okay.
Russell believed that once we grasp the interconnectedness of everything, the power of thinking in light,
right,
we can solve problems that seem impossible right now.
Okay.
Everything from scientific breakthroughs to global peace.
Wow. That's a pretty inspiring vision.
Yeah.
But it also seems like a huge challenge.
Right.
Where do we even begin?
It starts with each of us.
Okay.
By practicing awareness.
Yeah.
Tuning into that inner light.
Okay.
And choosing thoughts that are aligned with harmony and creation.
Okay.
We're adding our energy to that collective shift.
Yeah.
It's like we're each holding a tiny piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
And as more of us wake up to this understanding,
the
bigger picture starts to emerge.
Okay. This deep dive has been quite the journey.
It has.
We've gone from the idea of one substance to the illusion of dimensions, the power of thought.
Yeah.
And now this whole concept of thinking in light.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in, but it's also incredibly exciting.
It is, and I hope it's inspiring.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, for people to really think about their place in the universe.
Yeah.
And their own potential.
Absolutely.
To create change.
So to our listeners,
yes,
if anything we've discussed today has resonated with you, sparked your curiosity, I encourage you to check out the source material.
Absolutely.
And continue the exploration.
Yes.
Who knows what insights you might discover?